It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I haven't got my camera on at the moment because I just don't feel 100% at the moment. But I'll try and get it on throughout. I'll try and get it on throughout most of this, but because obviously the last stream I didn't stick it on, so this time I'll most likely stick on the camera. But how is it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Argyle Way. We've got loads to talk about. And it's been a while since obviously on Twitter it's been going crazy. The whole fan base is just losing their mind. But the one thing we were losing our mind about was the result on the weekend against Stoke, the win against Stoke at Home Park, the last minute winner, of course, which is getting everyone excited. You couldn't. We basically had the time of our lives on the weekend, and hopefully everyone. I think everyone is still trying to recover from that because it's a game where realistically we should have drew, but we stole all 3 points, and it's absolutely fantastic that we did. Liam is here with me today. No Jack, I don't know where Jack is, and same for Harvey, so I don't know where they are. So it's just us two today. So hopefully you all enjoy the stream tonight. And if you can hit the like button, I'll be absolutely fantastic. And share the stream about on Twitter if you want, or on Instagram or Facebook. That would be absolutely much appreciated from all of you people. So let's get straight into it tonight. Obviously, like I just said, Liam is the only one here with me. So he'll get his
Jack will be on in a
he'll get
bit.
his little talk on about the game. So let's see what everyone has got to say in the chat. We've got loads of people in here. We've got Leroy, we've got Marcus, we've got Catherine, we've got Andrew, we've got Terry, we've got GT, we've got everyone in here. Good to see that we got a lot of people in the chat, and it's good to see all of you. Comments. We've got comments flying about everywhere. Yep. Adam Randell scoring on his 100th appearance. Absolutely amazing. Don't need to click for every single one, Liam. Don't need to click for every single one. All right. Right.
Dear,
Yeah, it was so
Catherine.
funny. I was going. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Well, that clearly wasn't eventful for you, wasn't it? So it's not good when you have well, it's not good when you have to have that, but it's still kind of funny at the end of the day, isn't it though?
Yeah.
Aye. All right. So straight to the stream today. 2-1 win against Stoke. Absolutely remarkable. Last minute winner, of course, from the certain man that we did talk about. And it was a game basically where realistically it should have most likely been a draw, not a win. But we fought to the end, and we kept on going, and we got the last chance of the game, and we won it with that last chance. This is what happens. Like I say, you've got to fight to the end, and we fought to the end, and we got the winner. So, like I said, it's all about team spirit, and it's all about non-stop believing, and we did that on the perfect way possible. We got the win, the 3 points, the massive 3 points that a lot of people, a lot of the fan base was saying it is a must win, and we got the must win. 3 points, it's all you want. At the end of the day, you cannot complain about that. So, honestly, it is an absolutely fantastic feeling to get I was up to swear, but honestly, to get a win like that, and obviously, can I just point this out as well, Marcus? As a lot of people are getting worried that Schumacher is leaving the club. No, he's not. If you and like I've said, and I've put it on Twitter, I've put it on Twitter on the Argyle Way. If he was going to leave, it would only be for Everton. And I'm gonna can you clip this as well, Liam, and put this on Twitter if that's okay? This little sequence that I'm gonna say about Ia. Realistically, he's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave. One reason, many reasons why. One, he's already in a very, very good project with Argyle, and he's not gonna back away from it, and he's not gonna back away from this massive project and move somewhere else where I don't think he'll realistically stay for as long as I feel. That's all. That's what I could possibly say about that little bit there. Number two, he's loved by the fans here. His family's moved down here, and it'll be basically impossible for him to move all the way to Sunderland with his family close to Christmas. That's not going to happen at all. And if it did, and then it would, it would absolutely surprise me, and it would probably really surprise a lot of the fan base. And then number three is obviously the pictures that we just saw on Twitter of Schumacher with the players on with the I think it's at the home. I think they're at Home Park, aren't they, Liam? If I'm sure, we saw pictures on Twitter.
Not too sure.
But I think it's pictures on Twitter. I don't think he's not going to leave. If he was going to leave, then he wouldn't be at Home Park right now. He would already be at Sunderland, wouldn't he? He would already be at Sunderland. He would already be sorting out a deal, and he would be doing all that stuff. So he's not going to go. He's not going to go. Remember when Ryan Lowe, Preston got rid of their manager, and then straight away there was nothing about Ryan Lowe. There was nothing coming out about what he's doing at the club and any other pictures elsewhere. A couple of hours later, he was gone. He was gone, just like that. Nothing like that's happening. Nothing like that's happening. Pictures of Schumacher out in at Home Park is spreaded around like wildfire. And simple as that, he's not going to go. I've always said he's not going to go. And I think if people realise that he's not going to go, then it'll be a lot easier for the fan base to at least ease it. Because realistically, like I said multiple times, this is a huge project. He's not going to back away from a huge project like this. There's no way he would. And he wouldn't go straight to Sunderland, where, in my opinion, he's still an unexperienced manager. He's only been a manager for a couple of years, and he's not going to back away from it. He's not going to back away from it at all. So the people that think that he is going to go, fair enough. You can think what you think, but like I'm going to say is right now, definitely not. And one thing is for sure, do not. And obviously, one thing that I think a lot of people has realised is that's why you shouldn't. I always didn't believe that Element Miller on Twitter. I'm just going to say that right now. I never believed him, and I never believed him. But I think he got a lot of the fair play. He got a lot of the fan base on strings, but he didn't believe me. I think he was the only one that he didn't trick. But honestly, he got the full fan base on strings, so fair enough. But he's not going to go. So let's just ease the pain. He's not going to go, and he will be our manager for God knows how long, unless Everton do come in and say, "Hello, we'll have him off you. See you later, bye." So that's what I can say about that. I'm more interested in who he is going to sign in January exactly. Nah, not a chance. Shuey's a Janner through and through. I think he'll do. I think he'll do for us what Eddie Howe did for Bournemouth. Yeah, I think he could as well. Yeah, I did see that Arsenal scored in the last minute. Fair enough. And good, because I want him to stay top of the league. So there you go.
Fair enough. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I want him to stay top of the league. So there you go. Fuck City. Fuck Liverpool. Fuck them lot. Fuck them lot. I hate them all. What other ones? His family have made life down it. Exactly. There you go. So to all of you people that's worrying that he's gonna go, don't worry at all. He's the thinking he is gonna go. Don't worry, he is not gonna go. There you go. Can you clip that bit as well, Liam, and then post that on Twitter with the hashtag AFC and the caption saying my thoughts on Steven Schumacher rumors, which would be great because I want people to hear that. Would love for people to hear that. So great. But carrying on with the show, 2-1 win against Stoke. Absolutely remarkable win. First goal from Stoke being from Tyrese Campbell. Absolutely lackluster at the back, being very, very sloppy, very, very slow. Lewis Gibson not quickly reaching the ball, and Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell basically taking this opportunity on that, and he put it in the back of the net with ease to make it 1-0 to Stoke. We should have defended that so much better, because it was absolutely poor from us. It was poor from us to not defend it, and honestly, we should have done a lot better than that. And if we did, we realistically wouldn't be 1-0 down. So, who's our defensive coach? Jesus, remember though, this is our first season back. This is our first season in the Championship, and the way we've played this season, most of the teams we haven't conceded a goal against, but most sides we have conceded quite a lot against. We still need to improve our defense, and I just think that we just need to calm ourselves down. We've still got a defense that's still not championship proven. So all I could say is just got to give them time, and you just got to give them time, and they will end up. Obviously, Plagazello is easily one of the most experienced players in that team, and the way we played against Stoke, 5 back, I could see what Schumacher did. I can see why I could see why he gone for a 5 back. Didn't work a little bit at the start, but I could see why he did go for it, because they are a counter-attacking team. But apart from that, after that, Bundu scoring, brilliant cross from Kesler Hayden, good run from Bundu, and making it 1-1, but just before half time, which was an absolutely positive response from the lads, and we needed the response very, very quickly. Throughout the most of the game, there was rarely nothing going on. I think it was mostly Stoke getting some of the chances, and then we had a couple of chances come our way as well. And the last minute, we fought to the end, and we got the final chance of the game. And the player that was there waiting was Adam Randell. 2 shots coming in from Callum Wright, Luke Cundall, and then just to get everyone throwing their bodies about and causing amazing limbs. Adam Randell with 100th appearance to get his first goal at home park. Incredible, honestly. And seriously, you couldn't have asked for anything better. It was an absolutely amazing goal to score right at the end, and it was probably the best limbs I've seen at home park since we got promotion, really. And that's saying something, because when we got promotion, everyone was. It was obviously one game to. You needed 3 points. We needed 3 points to get promotion, and it was a must-win game as well. And I think everyone knew how important it was to get the 3 points, and I think everyone felt the same for Stoke, how important it was to get the 3 points. And it was just amazing feeling to get the goal at the end and win it. So I think everyone was relieved, and everyone was so excited that the goal went in. And obviously for you, Liam, as well, like we saw on YouTube and Twitter, the limbs were incredible. But how important was that win, first of all, for all of the fans?
Yeah, really important. I mean, I don't think a draw would have been good enough, because I just thought against Stoke it would be a comfortable win. But obviously didn't turn out to be the case. And thankfully, Adam Randell obviously got the important goal that we needed to get the points. And I think Leicester is a free hit now, really. I think if we lose, we lose, really. I think if we can get a point out of it, take it. So, There we go.
Exactly. That's what I'd honestly say about that. You just got to, I'd say, just take that Leicester game with a pinch of salt. I'm honestly going to say, because if we get a result from that, that's probably going to be most likely a draw, not a win. Not a win at all, because it's going to be literally, probably, I say impossible, but anything can happen in football. But realistically, we're not going to get a win at Leicester. If we did, then it'd be the biggest result of the season and most surprising result from any team in the Championship. So I'll take it, but realistically, get ready for the atmosphere, but then get ready for Leicester to absolutely maybe trample on us. So that's all I could say.
Yeah.
Who would you guys sign next season if you had one choice between Kundal, Azaz, or Hayden? Probably Azaz, because he's not actually a Kundal, because Kundal has actually been a very vital player in that midfield for us for most of the season. You could say Azaz as well, because he's been absolutely incredible, but it's hard to pick one player. If it was to pick two, then I would go for Azaz and Kundal. So there you go. I would go for both of them. So there you go. I'm just checking Twitter because because there's some people that's just messaging me. Just 2 seconds. Oh, all right, nothing there. Okay, we've still got 7 people watching the stream as well. Thank you all very much for watching the stream. It's absolutely great to see you all in here. And if you haven't hit that like button already, please hit the like button, turn on and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new streams or videos on the channel. So you don't miss out on anything really. But notifications are pretty shit on YouTube, aren't they? So that's all I could say. Kundal for me, though, hard to separate them exactly. They're both hard to separate, and they've both had a brilliant season so far. So it's hard to really call who you would want to get permanently. Maybe get Azaz on another loan. Funnily enough, get him on another loan. Lovely, but I don't see that happening at all. You would probably want to go permanently somewhere else. If we had the opportunity to get him permanently, I would. Or if I had the opportunity to get Kundal on permanent deal, I would. But it just depends how much they would want. So there you go. But apart from that, really, honestly, the 3 points was much needed as well. Emma, I'll come back to you again. The 3 points was much needed. We was very close to the bottom 3. QPR won, Sheffield Wednesday won, and most of the teams around us won. But we snuck in and got that win at the end. How vital was that for us to get the 3 points? Because QPR right now are in decent form, and we got them soon.
Well, they are, but that's away from home. They're poor at home. So, I mean, I don't see why we can't get a result against them, not going to lie. I think it's QPR, probably Stoke, and Huddersfield, where we can pick up points away from home and get 3 points from them. I don't really see another away game where we can. Well, maybe Rotherham, bar them, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Rotherham, yeah, obviously Rotherham as well. They lost us. They drew. No, they didn't lose. They drew to Birmingham, and I definitely think they're quickly going to become my favourite for the drop. They do not look great at all, and they're just not. They're not really the type of team that I see that excites me. In my opinion, they're not a team. They're not a team that excites me a lot. So. And the team that they have as well, most of their players are injured, and they do have a little bit of a weak side. But they drew to Birmingham, but Birmingham have been poor as well. So that's all we could say about that. I think we could beat Birmingham at home as well. Realistically to say, I think we can beat Birmingham at home. And I think most people can agree with me on that because they don't look good themselves. So hopefully we see some good games that we some good performances in the next couple of games from us. We need to bring in some good performances so we can ease our nerves because we don't really want to be in a situation where we're closer to the relegation against the type of sides that I feel are realistically. I do see realistically most of them going down. So, what have I just seen on Twitter? Let me have a look. What have I just seen on Twitter? Just people still talking about Schumacher. Honestly, I don't know why people are still talking about it. He's not going to go. Don't understand it. We should have beaten Birmingham at their ground. Realistically, we should have got a draw. I can see why people said we should have won it, but I don't think we were good enough to win it. Maybe we could have, but I just feel like the defense just done it. I feel like the defense was the main reason for our downfall in that game. We could have won it, maybe, but we didn't put our chances away. We wasn't more clinical than Birmingham. There you go. So that's one word to describe that game in a nutshell. We wasn't really going to get the 3 points if we were solid defensively and clinical. And the way they were playing bad then, they were a much better team. Now they look shite. So at the moment, you could say that Birmingham right now are on a little bit of a slow decline. With next game, sorry, I'm not in a good reading spirit today. With next game, it would draw, but my intent say we could win. Yeah, we could win. We could win, but honestly, I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw, but I think we'll realistically lose that game. If we win it, then bloody hell, the amount of people that would just lose their minds on Twitter. I think Twitter would just go in a full meltdown, and I don't think I would be ready for that. So that's all. That's what I'm not prepared for if we did win that game. So it would be an absolute masterclass from Shuey. It would have to pull off a mental masterclass. Well, unless he's still at the job. And like I said, he is going to stay. So everyone calm down about that. But also, that's another thing for you, though, Liam. Do you really should everyone calm down on Twitter as well? Because I don't know why everyone's just making a massive fuss of it. Really.
Yeah, as long as if Shuey comes out in an interview says that he's not going to go to Sunderland, which I don't think he will anywhere, then everybody can calm down then.
Exactly. But remember, Shuey did it before when there was rumours of him going to Huddersfield or West Brom and Swansea as well. Swansea were also doing that. Come on, he's not going. He is not going to go. So please ease your nerves and ease the pain at the moment, and just calm down, really. More tweet. Why am I getting? I'm literally getting bloody posts everywhere. Oh my god, what is wrong with whatever? With next, yeah, I already read that comment. But before we go to player ratings as well, is Jack jumping on as well, Liam, or is he not?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't heard from him. Okay, all right. We'll carry on with player ratings then, because we might as well just get onto it. All right. So all right, where is it? Come on, matches. Where is it? Oh yeah, there isn't. There's 2 early kickoffs on Saturday as well. Mad. All right, there we go. Here's the game. So, like I said as well, Liam, you can do. Liam usually does the player ratings, everyone. So, get ready for some of the ratings that Liam will give for this game. Obviously, like we usually do, rate players from 1 to 10, 6 being the average. So, if you want to get involved as well, get involved. Get involved on the YouTube chat. So, who do you want to start with Cooper first, Liam, and then go up to Bundu? So you can go from 1 to 1 if you want.
6.5, I think.
Yeah. So Cooper got a 6.5 there.
Yeah, I'll stick with that then. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Keza Hayden 8.1. I thought he had a good game as well.
I'd go 7.5. I wouldn't go an 8, but I'd definitely go 7.5 to be fair.
You got the assist for Bundu's goal. He played well.
Yeah.
But but not realistically a 7.5. Not realistically a 7.5, not realistically an 8. 7.5 is more suited for the way he played in that game. Dan Scar, probably a 7. It's
Yeah.
good. He did play all right. It's good to see him back, and it was everyone was worried to see him in the team, but realistically, he did play well, and you've got to give him a little bit of credit for that. But I don't think he'll be our centre back. I don't think he will be our main centre back. There you go. Lewis
No.
Gibson, 7.5.
I don't know about that one. What about you?
That's a tough one too. That's a tough one, really.
7, I'd say.
Yeah, because he was the main. He was the main reason for the. We conceded that first goal, so
Yeah.
that is understandable.
So I'll go 7 for him.
Yeah, fair enough. Main reason why we conceded that first goal. Galloway, 7.8. Ooh, well done.
Too high, 7.
7, yeah. First start in ages though, and I thought he actually did play pretty well. I didn't expect him to be that quick down on that left hand side, but fair enough. He must have been on that bloody running machine quite a lot then. So there you go.
Yeah.
But honestly, I thought he did play. I thought he did play well in that game, and I think as well, Brennan Galloway's the player that has literally. But you might as well literally call him injury prone FC. In his own words, in his own being as well. He gets injured all the time. He hasn't had a start in a long time. And when he first got his injury against Wickham, he just couldn't stay in the starting lineup, as he was just constantly getting injury after injury after injury after injury. But good to see him back in the starting lineup though, and I thought he did play pretty well. But 7.8 is too high. 7, I agree with. Your ratings for the midfield, starting with Azaz and then going to Kundal. So Azaz got 7.4, Howson got 7.2, and Kundal got 8.1.
Kundal's fine, 8. Azaz, I'd go 7. And what did Houghton get? Sorry?
7.2.
Yeah, 7 for him.
Yeah,
saying that though, he did get a booking, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, but I don't know what the booking was for again. I think it was probably. I remember the booking. I think it was honestly it was a ridiculous booking. Realistically, I don't think he should have got booked. So there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, 7 for Houghton, 8 for Kondo, and 7 for what's his name? Azaz.
Azaz, yeah.
So yeah, I'll go with that for that. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But the ratings are fair enough. Kundal deserves it. He was my man of the match. He played very, very well in that game, and he was basically the main player that was getting that midfield cooking. Really, same.
Yeah.
You could say the same for Azaz, but I think Kundal was more the energetic player in that team, and he was mostly the player that was all over that pitch, creating most chances. He deserves man of the match, in my opinion. Azaz 7.5 deserved. Houghton as well played well. Yeah, yellow card let it down a bit. And then your ratings for the attackers. Wow. There you go. That's all I can say about that. Wow. Ballymumba's the worst rated player in that team. Oh no, it's not Michael Cooper, but for an outfield player.
Mumba probably 6.5. Kesler, have we rated Kesler Hayden? I think we have, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Who
am I missing? Bundu, that's it. 7.5 for him. I think he got his goal, played alright. So yeah, I'll go with that. I think that's it.
Yeah,
or have I missed one?
Whittaker, did you? Oh yeah, you did.
No,
Whittaker, didn't you?
No, I didn't do Whittaker.
Oh no, you didn't.
What has he got?
7.4.
7.4. Did you think he played well? Because I didn't.
No, I don't think he realistically played well.
6.5 then. I personally go. I don't think he played that great personally. So you know.
See, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Very strange rating there, but there we go.
Yeah. Mumba didn't play well. I can agree with
No.
that one. He
Yeah.
didn't play well. Bundu got the goal, and that is most likely Bundu. That is most likely a dessert. That's his a pretty deserved rating, really. He got the goal, 7.5. Yeah. Whittaker was poor. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think Whittaker was that good in that game either. It's time Mumba got dropped for Callum Wright. Callum Wright came on, and he instantly was a spark. He was instantly a little bit of a spark. So I would like to see Callum Wright get involved a lot more. Speaking of Callum Wright, we will be getting onto him now because we're on the bench. Ryan Hardy, though, 68th minute came on, and he's back. Good to see him back. Then, well, he did have the one of the clearest chances in the game. Should have scored it. But at least it's good to see him back, though, Liam. Realistically,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, a lot of nerves will now be brought down a bit. So
Go away,
good to see.
go away, Change. I know what's in you. Bye bye. Yeah.
Adam Randell deserves a 7.5 in my opinion. He got the last minute goal, so we can't really complain. He deserves that.
I wanted to turn off the Family Guy, not a show called Plebs. You are a bunch of plebs. There we go.
Yeah, plebs.
Anyway,
plebs. Low.
Callum Wright. What did you get there? 6.2? No, not 6.2. Is that 6?
Who? Who are you saying?
Callum Wright.
Callum Wright didn't get a rating because he was on a little bit later on.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't, would he? Yeah.
82nd minute though. They usually don't get ratings after plus the 80th minute, unless they get an assist or a goal.
Oh, fair enough.
But realistically, he deserves a 6 point. I'd say he deserves a 6.5. He was mainly involved in that last goal, so there you go. And I want to see him involved in the next game, please, because I thought he actually played really well. Matt Butcher didn't really do much, but mainly was on there to defend.
6.5.
Solidarity in the midfield. Couldn't bloody get my words out then. But 6 for Matt Butcher. And then Schumacher, realistically, he got his sub spot on.
Yeah, he did. 7.5.
Yeah, so there you go. Deserved.
Yep.
Deserved, really. And he got his sub spot on. I thought the lineup, fair enough. He brought Galloway back. And he brought Scar back in, so good to see that. And he started Bundu as well, and that's brought his confidence up with that goal. So good round for Schumacher all around. Hopefully he stays, but everyone needs to stop worrying. He will. All right, let's move on. Yeah, there you go. Next part. Thank you. If the shoe said that was probably from earlier. But next part is our predictions. We did our predictions last week, so we'll go through them pretty quickly because actually, or do we just do I just say the results now? Because if Jack was here, we would usually go through them.
Can go through if you want. It's only 38 minutes into the stream.
Yeah. Okay, so the first couple. The first game there was on a Friday, so it was Preston versus QPR, and then
this was an absolute. Well, Preston was an absolute disaster anyway.
That's a disaster, so we can just move on from that. But I will say the points a little bit later on. But honestly, QPR, good result for QPR, and Preston are struggling. They're on a negative 8 goal difference. They're out of the playoffs. I didn't think they would stay in the playoff race anyways.
Am I sad? Am I sad? No.
No. Exactly. And like we're only 6 points away from them. Very good. Very good. 2 wins, we go above them.
2 wins against Birmingham and Rotherham. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And who have they got next? I want to see. Oh, Norwich. And then Huddersfield, and then Watford, and Swansea, then Leeds. Bye. See ya.
Huddersfield this should be alright because they're cack.
Yeah, but Huddersfield have actually had decent past results, I think. Well, they haven't lost since Hull, so that's one thing they can take into consideration. They drew to Southampton, they beat Sunderland, and they just drew to Swansea, so not bad results, really. Not bad results. But QPR getting the win, I feel like they most likely they most likely deserved in that game. Preston were absolutely piss poor, and fair play to QPR. They took their chance as well. Leicester 2-1. Last minute winner again. Another last minute winner away at the Hawthorns for Leicester, and they got the 3 points, and now they're looking much more comfortable at the top of the table. 1 point ahead of Ipswich, but 8 points ahead of Leeds, and pushing themselves. 18 points clear of 7th. So most likely I think they will most likely get promotion now this season. I think if they don't get promotion, I'll be very, very surprised. Realistically, I will, but it just shows how far West Brom need to go to compete with this type of team. But they nearly got the draw, but sadly enough, Leicester caught them on the counter at the end and got the last minute goal from Harry Winks. So there you go. And then a 0-0 draw between Birmingham and Rotherham, and a stalemate, really. Very, very poor from both teams, but mainly Birmingham, as Wayne Rooney's now under loads of pressure already, and he hasn't even been in the job for that long. Lowe will end getting the sack. I think he will. I think Lowe will end up getting the sack. I think Preston fans want him gone as well, don't they? If I'm sure. I think Preston fans do want him gone. So unlucky to you lot, but are we sad? No. So there you go. But yeah, Birmingham, it's just not looking great for them at the moment. They've dropped off so massively. They are 15th, and they're only 1 point ahead of us. Compared to not that long ago, they were much further than us, but realistically now, it's just looking a lot more scarier for them. So unlucky to them, really. Unlucky to them, really. And they should have realistically got a result. Look at the stats. To be honest, Rotherham had more shots. Accurate 169 passes. Jesus Christ. I'd thought there would be a lot more than that. Hull City 1, Watford 2. Seeing one of the goals of the season again from Hoet, a 40-yard chip. I don't think we'll see that again. And Hamas as well, saving the penalty against Philogene Bidace. And I think he's let a lot of people down with the penalty save in the predictions. So a bit unlucky there. Arthur Bushby, Leeds United, best team in the Championship. At the moment, not really. Leicester and Ipswich are, but you are catching them up. Whittaker was man-marked. He was. Leicester love a late goal, just warned Jack. There you go. When Lowe was manager, he did not bring his family down. Yeah, there you go. Plymouth, thanks for 3 points every week. Yeah, no problem. To be honest, I didn't expect us to play. I didn't expect us to score in that game, but we did. So there you go. Lowe ended up managing a League Two in League Two again. What a shame! And how you say it, Liam? What a sad shame.
Sad shame, yeah. Unlucky, mate.
Yeah, I mean, unlucky, and there you go. But for Watford, though, good win for them. 2-1 result against Hull City, who realistically Hull City are in the promotion race and they are 6th still. But at the moment, good win for Hull, and they've instantly brought themselves back off the ground. And they're going a lot higher back up in the table. They're 10th. They're 3 points away from the playoffs. From a couple of weeks ago, they were all the way down low in the bottom half of the table, and now they've quickly gone back up that quick. It's just insane. Fair enough. Then 2 games here between for Ipswich and Leeds. 2-1 Ipswich against Coventry, and Leeds 3-2 against Middlesbrough. Good win for both of them, and they're still flying high in the top 3. And the most needed 3 points that they both needed to keep the fight against Leicester and stay away from Southampton, West Brom, and Hull. And West Burns deciding to score another goal of the season contender, scoring a Trivella from basically near outside the box. I think it's near outside the box. So I think the goal of the season contender is just looking very, very pretty now. So who's going to get it? So there you go. Marcus enjoyed League One. Exeter City. Yeah, we don't talk about that club. And then obviously, like I just said, Leeds United winning 3-2 against Middlesbrough. Latilaf getting 2 goals, but Leeds United being very, very clinical like they are and winning that game eventually 3-2. Dick Steele getting a red card and didn't help things at all. And for Middlesbrough, realistically, they're in mid-table. I don't see them pushing a little bit higher. If they do, then it will probably be... Well, they're not going to... I don't think they'll get a win against Ipswich. If they do, then fair enough. But 2 games here against Ipswich and Hull, I think they'll win one of them, but I don't know which one they'll win. I think it will be Hull. But Ipswich, I think they'll lose that game. So, in my opinion, I think Middlesbrough fans should realise that this season's going to be a lot harder than last season, and I don't think they will be anywhere near the top 6. So, it's going to be a lot harder for them this season than it was last season. As last season, it was a little bit more easier. This season, it's a lot more harder with much better teams around. Millwall won, Sunderland won. A lot of people thought Sunderland would win this game, but they didn't. And Millwall held up the draw. Realistically, Sunderland should have got more from it, but they did not. They did not end up grasping the win, and they end up drawing the game, and that ended up being Tony Mowbray's final game in charge of Sunderland, and it made no sense why he got sacked, as they're only 3 points away from the playoffs. It's the most weirdest sacking, in my opinion, because realistically, they shouldn't have got rid of him, as they're in a good spot. But you know how it rolls, though. The Championship can pull off weird things like that as well. So let's move on. Obviously, Plymouth Argyle Stoke, we win that in the last minute, 2-1. Sorry, I'm just yawning. I'm pretty tired. Sheffield Wednesday 3-1 against Blackburn. This is the surprise of the week because everyone thought Blackburn would win this game. Shark Smodics did score, but they didn't win this. They lost this 3-1 against bottom of the table Sheffield Wednesday, who are only on 10 points for the season after 19 games, but they've got their second win of the season. Thanks to goals from Cadamarteri, Johnson, and Windass in the last minute. Windass having a very good game, and Volks looking like he got man of the match there. But where on earth did this come from, though, Liam? Because we thought that Blackburn would ease to a win, but looking at this, the shots that they had and all that, they just weren't good enough.
No, they weren't. I mean, I was quite shocked, to be fair, but fair play to Wednesday.
They got that perfect result. Deschamps Bernard.
Come on, Wednesday!
Yeah, Deschamps Bernard also got an assist as well. Fair enough. Volks got the assist for, I think it was Johnson's goal, if I'm sure. Yeah, Johnson's goal, and then Deschamps Bernard got the assist for Windass's goal. So fair enough on getting on that. Then 2 more games. Southampton 2-0 against Cardiff, and so both of the Welsh sides, Cardiff and Swansea, battling out against Huddersfield and Southampton. 2-0 loss for Cardiff against Southampton and 1-1 draw against Huddersfield for Swansea, who are not in a good position, and that would end up being Michael Duff's final game for Swansea, as he got the sack as well, the same day as Tony Mowbray being sacked from Sunderland. So, as you can see from that, though, they should look at the stats there. Goodness me, they should have won that. They should have won that. Look at the stats. It's all there for you to see. It's all there for you to see. And do you think realistically, this season though, Liam, Swansea have just been so lackluster and poor?
Yeah, they have, definitely.
It's just unexpected. But
Yeah,
I think if we're looking at if you was going to look at the before the start of the season league table predictions, I think a lot of people did predict Swansea to finish low, but I didn't expect them to finish this low. So there you go. And then Cardiff 2-0 loss against Southampton. I think Southampton were going to win this game as expected. Cardiff are dropping off a bit now. They are dropping off a bit now, but Southampton are on brilliant form. They haven't lost a game in a long time, and I think now they're going to catch up to the rest, and they are probably. I think they'll realistically, they could get automatic promotion but with Ipswich flying as well, it's going to be a 4-horse race for automatics here, Liam.
Say again?
It's going to be a 4-horse race for automatics.
Yeah, defo. Yeah, 100%.
So we will see what happens with the automatic race, and it's going to be one that that we will all keep an eye on, 100%. Just a quick roundup on the predictions as well. I'll say the winner now because I think
Someone could
I ended up getting the
yeah,
points
sure.
very quickly. Liam won this week with 15 points. He got the win, and I think that's the first win that Liam has had in a while. Obviously, last week though he did win. He did win, but it ended up being a draw. Me, of course, it still counts for a win, but Liam hasn't won a week solo in quite a while. So
yeah,
it's fair enough. And to be honest, I can say this right now. I've won it enough times over the last couple of weeks. So it is. I think it is now the time where Liam starts winning weeks. So fair enough. Just calculating the rest of the other points as well. And then obviously the final game as well, we didn't go to it actually, was Norwich, because Norwich ended up playing, I don't know why I didn't go to it. Yeah, Norwich Bristol. We didn't end up going to it because I completely forgot. And that was the main reason why we had to wait another day for predictions to finish and another day to do the review. David Wagner is now easing the pressure a bit, 4 points away from the playoffs, and Adam Ida off the bench to get the winner. Football is such a good sport, and it's a much loved sport as well for a lot of people. And this is the reason why it can bring you up and bring you down, and dreams can become realities. Like the tweet I put on.
How many points did you get?
I got 12.
Okay.
But fair enough, and it was a good win for Norwich after all of the results they have been getting the recent couple of weeks. But there you go, predictions done. Marcus Plymouth for shy. Well, realistically though, Arthur, just calm down with your language there. That's all I could say. Our home form is our home form is too good. Our home form is too good. Definitely. 9 managers have already been sacked in the championship. Like that's something you wouldn't expect, really. But thank you all so much for watching. 53-minute stream. Absolutely great to keep the amount of the average viewership of around 6 to 9, which is absolutely great to have you all in and chill. And hopefully we will see you next time for the Leicester preview. That will be an absolutely exciting preview. Hopefully we will have most of the lads on for that. And it's going to be a nice one to talk about, as it will be the biggest game for us, and it'll be the biggest test for us because Leicester, obviously formerly being Premier League champions 7 years ago, and being in the Premier League last year, and going to the King Power would be an amazing atmosphere for the fans and an atmosphere for the players and for Shuey as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you all then. And from me and Liam, it is a goodbye, and we will see you for the preview in a couple of days' time.
Yep. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.